Okay, so this is for ECE 4305 lab for the fall of 2021, and this is lab 6, chasing LEDs. So we can see here that I have my C++ code on the screen for the main program for the vanilla system for the microblaze that we're going to be using for this semester. So the I/O that we will be using are all 16 LEDs on this bottom row right here. And then we have this switch right here, which when high is just going to hold LED 0 high. And when I pull this low, it's going to start bouncing from LED 0 to 15 and then back from 15 to 0. And then we have these 5 switches right here, and these control the delay of LED switching from here to here to here to here, etc. So we'll see that in action right now. And we also have a putty terminal up right here that's going to display the current speed in terms of milliseconds. Okay, so just to start, we can see that I just held it low, and we can see that the LEDs are bouncing back and forth as we'd expect. And we can see on the output on this lowest line right here that we have a speed of 100, and that means that it's 100 millisecond delay from the LED going from this LED to here, then to here, then to here, then to here, etc. So now I'm going to hold it to the highest value, and this value should be 875 millisecond delay, and we can see that it slows down exponentially compared to when we inputted the value of 0. We can see on our output that we have 875, and then we have these values between just because it was me moving the switches, and you can see that this would be based on my equation that I have actually behind the screen. We can see that we have the delay input times 25 plus 100, so it starts at 100 and then increments in values of 25 for every bit that we put in. So this would be 0, 1, 3, 7, and then 15, and then 31. So that makes sense, and we're getting a slower speed. And then if I pull these a little lower, you can see that it starts to move a little faster. And then if I were to just stop this, we could see that it goes back to 0, and once it goes back to 0, we're just stuck at this LED until we flip it back down. And that concludes the demo for Lab 6.